Ben and Erin, welcome to Ripley, West Virginia. I want you to know at the very beginning that I love every square inch that this city is built on, and the best part is you're going to love it too. You're going to love our charm, our hospitality, our thinking, and our love of family, and our tremendous love of our country. So the common denominator of the 3,300 people who live in our city, Ripley, West Virginia is definitely the heart of America. We are the home of America's largest small town Independence Day celebration. We're the home of the West Virginia Chocolate Festival, and we honored 760 plus veterans in the tri-state area during our Veterans Day parade last year.
Right here at this intersection, we host thousands of people every year for our 4th of July celebration, our Veterans Day celebration, and our West Virginia Chocolate Festival. This intersection is the hub for our parades for all of our events, where our grandstand is, where every entry in our parades are announced for every event we have.
We're located right here at the intersections of routes 21 and 33. And years ago, there were 2 restaurants and 2 gas stations right here at this intersection because we were definitely one of West Virginia's busiest intersections. Across the street are empty businesses. That's where we need your expertise. We need your creativity to take back and do over our Main Street in Ripley, West Virginia.
Not only do we want to see this corner restored for our guests that we welcome every year, but we want to see it restored so the people of our community have something to be proud of. As a member of the local Jackson County School Board, we want our youth to be proud of their stomping grounds so that they have a place to stay or come back to.
Hello, I'm Cheryl, and welcome to East Main Street, Ripley, West Virginia. I can't tell you how many times I've walked up and down this very sidewalk because as a child, I actually grew up in Ripley. And after college, I chose to come back home, teach in the same elementary school that I attended, get married, raise my children here, and hopefully someday I'll have grandchildren here. And I made those choices because this is a special town. It is a unique town full of community and caring people who are willing to reach out to their neighbor. These beautiful homes were built in the early 19th century, late 20th century, and in 2004 were placed on the National Register for Historic Places. Can I tell you, this house in particular was once the home of Mrs. Billy Bennett, beloved first grade teacher who didn't have any children of her own, but took on the children of Jackson County in her first grade classroom. She taught for probably 50 years because she loved the children so much. Here on the corner of the block is Vail Furniture Store, built in 1844 by a local family. 176 years ago, it's still operating and thriving and still owned and managed by members of that original family. And as you cross the street, you'll come into our Main Street and it's showing some wear.
Hi Ben, hi Erin, I'm Jessica and I am so excited to show you my favorite part of our small town, the historic Alpine Theatre. The Alpine showed its first film on Christmas Day in 1936. Today, it's a part of the West Virginia Historical Theater Trail. It is home to our local theater group, the Jackson County Players, and occasionally you can catch a movie here. But as you can see, it needs a little TLC. We've got awning issues, the lighting isn't working properly on the marquee, our boxes where we would post a poster are busted out. This is so important to our community. The historic Alpine Theater has been such an important historical part in our community, and it's so important and vital that we keep this vibrant and going because we want our community to be exposed to the arts, and this is an amazing way to do it. We are so grateful to Main Street Ripley for preserving this community treasure. But there are still some needs, and if we had a wish list, it would definitely be for a dressing room for our live performances. So many things that, little things that could really help this theater thrive.
Hi, I'm Jordan and I'm here at Mia Bella Salon, which used to be the Alpine Hotel and the Grill. I was lucky enough to purchase this building 6 years ago and renovate it to a salon and a photography studio with apartments upstairs. I'm even luckier that I can raise my kids in this hometown and be able to still work and contribute to the community that I love. It's awesome to be across from the beautiful Jackson County Courthouse, where it'll be celebrating its 100th anniversary in 2020.
Hey, I'm Mike, and sometimes when you live in a small town, you have to wear more than one hat. So I'm the one-man director of the Ripley Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I'm also the president of the local historical society. The building that you see behind me is both a tourist attraction and it is a historic landmark. It opened in 1888 as the train depot for the Ripley and Mill Creek Valley Railroad, and it served in that capacity until the railroad closed in 1964. And since then, it has been a retail location for about the past 2 decades. It has been the home of the Mill Creek Trading Post, which specializes in primitive decor.
I am just one of the many people in this town who love Ripley and call it home. And we know that it's just like a beautiful piece of silver. It's aged, it's gotten a little tarnished, but with some help, we can clean that up. Because we know there's a future generation that needs to come back here and experience the quality of life that we have in Ripley. It is a wonderful town. It's just a little tarnished and we need it cleaned up just a little bit. So won't you help us with that?
Ben and Erin, Ripley has that classic small town charm. So we want you to bring your family, Ben, to our city so that we can share with you the excitement of our past, our present, and our future, thanks to you.
Dallas has the Cowboys, Hollywood has all the stars, DC has the White House, Detroit City's got the cars, Phoenix has the sun, and Memphis has the blues. But Ripley, West Virginia, believe it or not, has you.